Dad's over there working on the 9510, finishing up putting knives on it. I already had about done. He's just doing the sections where it's bolted together. It's a little harder to do. I'm gonna hook up this head. All the machines are pretty much all ready to go. Besides that one, we're having issues with the bearing on the tailings auger. So the 660 here is dang near ready, I think. Besides, I gotta throw some shields on it. 9510's already got all our shields on her. I'm gonna go up on the hill and run this machine, calibrate it, make sure everything's running right. Like I said, that 9510 the other day, ran it up on the hill. Hell of a sound coming from the tailings auger. So we got our old guide here for our settings. Now these are just default settings. You have to change them when you get to the field, just because the crop's not going to be perfect to what this was set to when they were making this guide. But this is just default settings where you start at. The sieves and chaffer and stuff, you don't have to have a machine running, but like the cylinder speed and stuff, the cylinder actually has to be running so you can set the speed for it. This is always a little nerve-wracking. Oh, got a little dust coming off the back, not in the clean combine. Come on, okay, at least it's blowing that way, I think. Okay, from the sounds of it, I didn't have that door shut all the way, but everything sounds right. Got it all dialed into where I want it. Looking good. So now what I want to do is I want to go get my green star set up so I can run GPS on this machine. From the sounds of it, the first part of wheat harvest, we might not be able to run that 9510. I don't know, but from what I've heard, those bearings are pretty hard to change if it is that bearing on the tailings auger on the top. Pretty amazing that a little rock can cause that much damage. So me and Dad went to lunch, came back, figured out what was wrong with that combine, which was a rock in the tailings auger. We thought it was a bearing. It was just a little tiny rock stuck in between a sprocket rubbing. I just got the GPS on this combine. We're gonna go pick up a truck and trailer, and then we're gonna be starting some wheat today. I robbed the 2630 and 6000. Okay, I don't give a shit. I robbed the 2630 and 6000 off the 8330. I was gonna use the one off the 8220, but it's a different harness. Mike's doing some sealant work on the old tandem truck, just fixing some seals that are old and worn out. Dad's gonna go run behind the house here, test it out, and if everything works, I'm gonna run down the road and start running. We got about 40 acres behind the house here. We're just gonna open up something. Most of this is going into seed wheat behind the house. We're keeping for seed. We're keeping about 900 bushel for seed wheat, and we'll put it in like a straight truck and the old grain cart. So I got my GPS and everything set up on that combine. That one's ready to go. Like I said, Dad's out back just getting that one, make sure all the kinks are worked out of it, and then we're gonna move down the road, make sure this one's running smooth, and move down the road to this one. I'm gonna pull the cart up here and up to the shop and just wait to see what's happening. I see dust flying, boys and girls. Beautiful. Smells good. Straw feels a bit damp. That straw feels dry right there. Maybe it was just because I had some grass mixed in. It actually don't feel horrible. So we got the dividers fixed on the 9510. You see how they were hitting in that one video? Well, I had them backwards like a dummy. So it's okay. Got her done. I was in a rush while putting them on, didn't even realize it, but that's done. Dad is right there, as you can see behind the home farm. I'm gonna open up some more. The wheat is looking plenty dry enough. There is some wet spots around wood lines and stuff. We were expecting that. So we're just starting out for the year and things, we gotta shine up the machines yet. Hello, beautiful. Dad and Mike are over there filling up that combine. They're gonna dump that wheat in the cart. I'm gonna go run around in this one, test it out, and dump it in the cart. Then we'll dump that cart in that tandem truck, make sure the cart works good, being first year with it. We're doing it. We're really doing it, Harry. things are working beautifully. I love it. I love wheat harvest. 14% on the monitor. Okay. Taking the machine easy right now, letting the machine shine up still. I only did a headlamp pass and I got a lot in the tank, so I just did the short headland here behind the farm, and I got that much, so it's yielding really good. Bring this head to the field. Dropped off the head at the field, picked up Mike. Mike's combine's full. I brought him back. We're gonna dump this cart of wheat from the home farm. I don't know if Dad cares if we mix some of this up or not, but we're gonna keep it separate for now until we find out. I'm gonna dump what's in this cart, which is probably 400-ish bushel, into that truck. And Dad should be on his way with the semi, hopefully. So we went to go unload the grain cart, and something about the gearbox chain is loose or too tight, I don't know. It plugged up the auger. I'm gonna mess with that later. We don't got time. I moved down the road. You can see there's two varieties right here. I don't know if it matters. I'm just splitting the field down the middle so I can set up my GPS. I guess it's a good idea. Dad's making sure his truck dumps before we start going at her. We definitely got some bugs to work out yet. But me and Mike are going at her. Yielding well, I'm happy. My GPS ain't working. We'll get that figured out. I ain't worried about tonight. First night in the week, Sunday night. Just enjoy it. I got to work on my cart tonight. I have problems with that. Little things, little kinks to work out. Looks like old Mike's full too. This is where a cart would be nice. But you know, it's gotta be broken down. Why not? Mike is full again. Everything's going good. Just gonna have to get the kinks out of this head. It's not calibrated right. They should be able to click these numbers and it's supposed to float. I'll mess with that tomorrow. And I gotta work with my GPS. It ain't working right, so we'll figure it out.